Ooh, my head is fuzzy. My gracious, how are y'all doing this fine afternoon, evening? I've been working hard, y'all. You see it all in my head. I've been working hard. Oh, I'm so excited to be back with you guys. How are you doing? I hope you're doing just fine. So, we are here with another amazing topic. And if you may or may not have noticed, there has been a small change. Well, you're not seeing me at 9 p.m., you are catching me at 6:30 p.m. So that is one of the changes that I was able to announce today. Hey, QB Kennels, what's up? Thank you for joining me as always for the support and love here. So you guys will be able to catch me from now on only on YouTube every Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. That's good. That's good. You got to keep up that exercise, right? So, no more late nights. Why? Because why not? And I don't need to wait all day to get these good topics in. So this topic fits right into coming into the new year. New year, new who? So, really quickly, some announcements, and then we're going to dive into the topic. And then, I'm going to be out because I don't like to keep you guys here too long. Now, do I? No, I do not. As we walk into this beautiful 2023, I want to remind everyone that January 1 was the official launch of the Lioness Den. Yay! I talked about it a very little bit, but the Lioness Den is a membership um, community centered organization for women right here in our area and surrounding areas where we come together, we do activities, we uplift each other, and then a whole host of other things. You get gift boxes, all kinds of fun stuff. And that application process opened up on January 1 and will be ongoing until it is filled with amazing women. Yes, I am going to cap the number. I am all about quality, not quantity. The other thing that I want to remind you of is the third annual Fools in Love Couples Retreat that is happening. The end of it's from March the 30th through April the 2nd. I have to remember those dates. Some people may choose to come in on the 31st. It is an all-inclusive couples retreat that you do not want to miss. We only take 5 couples every year and we transform them into what they are looking to do. So you say you're starting the year off right with a good build up, semen retention, strictly getting teased till I can't get it no more, then stop. All right. You have to have your plan in place, which is good. You have your plan in place. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today, your plan for the 2023 year. So don't forget that we have that registration is open right now. Payment plans are still available through the end of this month. You can go to eventbrite.com and you can search Fools in Love Couples Retreat, or you can just reach out to me directly and I can make sure that you get signed up and registered for that. It's also a really good gift if one of you or your partner or spouse has a birthday, anniversary, whatever coming up. That's a great gift to give to you guys because it is the gift that keeps on giving. And then the last thing I want to remind you about is February 4th and February the 11th. There are two major events that is going to happen. On the 4th, She Flow, the ladies sensual touch class, strictly for the ladies. That is going to be on the 4th, free to all Lioness Den members. Everyone else, yes, you have to pay. And then on the 11th, we have Mind Fucked, which is the couples sensual touch class. I always put yoga in quotations. That is going to be on the 11th of February. So if you want to know more about that, again, head over to eventbrite.com, look up Coach K101. You will see all of those events right there. Now, let's dive into tonight's topic titled New Year, New Who. For the most part, it has been a tradition, so I've heard, that on January 1, actually 31st, I guess going into January 1, that you make a new year resolution. This resolution, by definition, is you setting an intention to either start doing something good that benefits your life in some type of way, or you resolve to stop doing something that's not so great and that's not a good thing that's in your life. I have found that in the 40 plus years of me living, and yeah, I'm talking about since birth, I personally have never fallen into the tradition of a New Year resolution. And I do that, or I don't do it, because I know me well. I don't want to fail myself. And so I guess I just never got into it. But there are some people who are very much dead set on setting that new year intention, setting their goal of this is how I want things to be. I am 1,000%, I support whomever is in that bucket of tradition. While I support you in that bucket of tradition, I always want to make sure that you do so with caution. I want you to really think about how hard it is that you get on yourself when you forget something just in your everyday life. Oh my gosh, I forgot my keys, or I forgot to turn off the stove, or I forgot somebody's birthday. Just thinking of some things that on an everyday basis that we may forget, and how hard people can come down on themselves for just every day forgetting something. Cue in a full blown New Year resolution tradition where you resolve at the beginning of the year that this is something that you're going to do. Some of the more common resolutions are losing weight, quitting smoking or drinking, going back to school or going to school, maybe being nicer to people, cutting certain people off. Those are some pretty common resolutions. And as a former licensed Zumba instructor, I was in the gym quite frequently. And I know that from, I say about December 15th until about March 1, there was a very heavy influx of people who would hit the gym with all a part of I'm simply making assumptions and guesstimations based on year after year what I've seen and what I've talked to people and asked, based on their new year resolution to lose weight or get healthy, some people even to gain weight, then they hit the gym. Well, after about that Marchish time frame, the attendance in the gym starts to drop. And by the summer, it is almost gone completely. Now, because the weather is better outside in the summertime, it is very possible that instead of going to the gym, people are exercising outside. I don't want to take that away from anyone. But for the most part, it's because that resolution has now subsided. That promise that you made to yourself, you are no longer holding yourself accountable for it. And so it's out of sight, out of mind. Oh, well, life is happening. I'm not going to do it. Well, once that time frame of March happens and we're no longer going to the gym and we're no longer committed to our health, we're going to sit and start thinking about it. Oh my gosh, I failed myself. How could I do that to myself? And now you're going to start beating your own self up. So QB Kennels here on YouTube says, my resolution is to stay long and girthy and working out every day and eating right, drinking my smoothies. And that's a great one, because what I know about you just from haven't seen your post from way back when, that's something that you're continuing to do. So it's not like you just started, at the beginning of the year. You're continuing to do that. So if you're saying you're staying in that mode, so that's good. Having a purpose behind your resolution is going to be very beneficial to you with holding yourself accountable for it and it lasting throughout the duration of your goals. I just said a key word, goal. Having a goal within your resolution matters. So, what does that mean? Because a resolution is like a goal, right? Two different things. And when you think of goals, I want to even go a little more granular and say a SMART goal: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely, meaning that you can kind of time it out. So if you're going to go into the resolution phase of your life and say, hey, I want to stick to tradition and this year I'm going to do it, I want you to write it down, put it in your phone. A SMART goal. You can call it a SMART resolution. Hey, go for it. It's totally up to you. But I want you to write it out and I want you to have purpose behind it. Not just, you know what? I didn't do it in 2022. So 2023, I'm going to stay healthy and I'm going to lose weight. That right there is not a purpose driven goal or resolution. That is an open ended promise, essentially. That promises, to me, I always say this: promises are meant to be broken. It's your word that matters. So instead of just making that very vague statement, you can be a very specific goal. My goal for 2023 is every Thursday, I want to work out. I want to do cardio for a minimum of 30 minutes per day. And by April the 25th, I want to lose 10 pounds. Yes, cubic is right. You need to be already on it. Absolutely. And make it a continual thing. So the difference of what I just said with my resolution from before of I want to be healthy and I want to lose weight versus every Thursday for 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes, I'm going to do cardio. And by April the 15th, I want to lose 10 pounds. And I probably said something different before, but I didn't remember. It's okay. But I was very specific. How that will work, because now it has a purpose behind it, is I'm gonna tabulate my weight. I'm gonna notate my weight for this date. And I'm gonna check it maybe once or twice a month. As I see myself moving towards my goal of losing that 10 pounds, even if April the 15th rolls around and I've only lost 8 pounds, I am still that much closer to my goal than if I would have said, I just want to lose weight and I lose 2 pounds, but I still feel like, oh my gosh, I did nothing. I'm still overweight. I'm still looking at myself. Blah. I didn't give myself a realistic or relevant goal. I didn't give myself a timely goal. I didn't give myself a specific goal. I didn't give it a measurable goal. And I also didn't make it attainable. But when I broke it down and put purpose behind it, and I just did one goal, I didn't list all of these other things. I was very specific in that, because here's the thing: it's not just in January when you can make that resolution. When you hit your target, it may be on April 15th and maybe a little bit before. Say you hit your target on March the 15th and you can rebuild that. Wayne Dingo. Okay, Coach, I will definitely call you that. Thank you. And if I forget next time, forgive me. It take me a couple times, but I will get it, Wayne Dingo. If you get to that goal beforehand, now you can, if you really want to lose more, you can add, hey, I want to lose an additional 5 pounds between now and April 15th. Or you can say, boom, I've knocked that goal out the way, but I'm going to continue to work out on Thursdays for a minimum of 30 minutes. I'm going to continue to do cardio. Hey, maybe I'll even get some of my friends involved because I know I've heard them say that they wanted to lose weight, but they haven't been really active. So, how can I motivate them? Gotcha. I understand. So you want to make sure that you're not setting yourself up for failure. I don't really like the word failure, but with lack of better words for right now, I don't want you to set yourself up for 360 plus days of you looking at yourself in the mirror, disgusted, upset. Our hardest, most harsh critic in this world is the person that we look at in the mirror every day. We are not so quick to hold ourselves accountable, but we are very much quick to give ourselves a punishment for what we haven't done. And so, if we're able to at least give purpose behind a resolution, we may be more likely to hold ourselves accountable because we know what we're trying to be accountable for. Also, if it's not for you, it's not for you. No one said that you have to make a resolution on January 1. That's just a reality. You don't have to. When people ask me, what's your resolution? I was like, I don't have one. You know, a lot of people look at me sideways and I really don't care. That's just not for me. I set goals for myself on a rolling and regular basis. So to say, what's your 2023 resolution? I have no idea because I've still gotten goals from, you know, November 30th that I want to accomplish. So I'm not going to put something else on my shoulders if I'm not ready to. And then I'm going to leave you with this. Who's to say that January 1 is the true beginning of the year? So I'm going to let you ponder that one for a little bit. And I want you to really think about it for the simple fact that we are too fast to fall into tradition, whether it suits us or not. We will follow a tradition to a fault sometimes to where it hurts us just to ensure that we see a smile on someone else's face. And so, as I get off of here for the evening, I will leave you with it is January 3rd, 2023. You take this year by its horns and do with it whatever it is that you see fit for it to be in your life. If you want to make resolutions, make them purposeful, smart resolutions. If you don't, then don't. If there's ever a time where you are just in a funk, unclear about what it is that you would like to do with your life, I encourage you to reach out to me to schedule a session. And I'm more than happy to be that accountability piece that you may be missing to help kind of clear out the clutter in your mind to get you on the path of where you would like to be with your goals. So I hope this has been a fun evening for our very first Sex Love Marriage of 2023. Woo woo! At our new time. And as you know, I am here every single Tuesday now at 6:30 p.m. So I will be right back on next Tuesday at 6:30 for the next room, which I'm pretty sure is a pretty good room. It is gaslighting real? I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear a lot from you guys about this one. So next week's topic is gaslighting real? And just remember that the fourth Tuesday of every month, we are just doing trending topics. Thank you so much, Wayne Dingo, for letting me know this was a great discussion. Hopefully, you guys go out and have this discussion with other people, get some pressure off of some people's shoulders, and let's make 2023 whatever it is that you want to make it. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Don't forget to go to eventbrite.com and search Coach K 101, COACHKAY 101, and find out all the amazing events that we have coming up. And I will see you guys later. Bye.